Let me tell you something simple, but it might just change everything for you. Every person you look up to, the millionaire, the creator, the entrepreneur, the trailblazer, they wake up with the exact same 24 hours that you do. They don't have more time. They just refuse to waste theirs. See, most people don't suffer from a lack of time. They suffer from a lack of priority because success isn't some random jackpot. It's the compound interest of daily intentional decisions. It's built in silence hour by hour. So here's a question only you can answer. What are you really doing with your 24? While one man scrolls, another builds. While one complains, another strategizes. While one is just trying to make it through the day, the other is architecting their future. This isn't a video about hustle. It's a wake-up call. It's about wisdom, small shifts that lead to massive change. So if you're tired of feeling stuck, if you're done making excuses, and if you're finally ready to take control of your time, then lean in. Because this might just shift how you live every single day from this moment forward. Success starts at night. You don't start a powerful day when the alarm rings. You start it the night before. Most people live in reaction mode. Wake up, grab the phone, chase the clock. They let the day dictate their direction. But let me tell you this, hope is not a plan, and randomness never leads to excellence. The successful, they go to bed with intention. They've already mapped tomorrow out before their head hits the pillow. I used to believe I could just wing it. Coffee, chaos, and cross my fingers. But if you don't command your day will command you, and it rarely leads you anywhere great. So here's a simple rule. Don't start your day until you've finished it on paper. Spend 10 minutes each night. Write what matters. List your key moves. Anchor it with why it matters, because without clarity, you're just busy. With clarity, you're dangerous. Win the morning, win the day. They say the early bird gets the worm, but the truth is the early bird gets the advantage. Mornings are more than a time of day. They're a mindset, they're momentum. Most people wake up behind. The successful wake up ahead. They don't reach for chaos, they reach for purpose. They move, they reflect, they plan, they own that first hour, not because they're naturally morning people, but because they've decided that discipline outweighs comfort. And if you want confidence, you build it in the morning. You remind yourself, I run this day. It doesn't run me. Wake up with purpose before the world floods you with noise, because if you win the morning, you win your life. Priorities over activity. Busy does not mean productive. In fact, it often means the opposite. You can run fast and still go nowhere. You can be efficient at all the wrong things. Here's what successful people understand. Don't major in minor things. They live by the 80-20 principle. 80% of progress comes from 20% of actions. They don't chase motion. They chase results. They don't fill their day with noise. They frame it around what truly moves them forward. So here's the challenge. Review your to-do list. Ask yourself, what will actually matter 90 days from now? And focus on that. Trade busy for impact. If it's not scheduled, it's not real. Let me give you a simple truth. If it's not in your calendar, it won't happen. Winners don't rely on memory. They rely on systems. They don't just say, I'll get to it. They give it a time, a place, a slot. They don't prioritize their schedule. They schedule their priorities. So open your calendar. Where's your growth time? Where's your planning, your fitness, your big goals? If you don't make time for them, the world will fill your calendar for you. And that's when you lose your life. 1 hour at a time. Learn to say no. You can't say yes to everything and still win. Most people fail not from lack of effort, no, but from saying yes to the wrong things. Every yes to something meaningless is a no to your mission. Successful people guard their time like treasure. They say no to distraction so they can say yes to what builds them. Saying no doesn't make you selfish, it makes you serious. So next time something asks for your attention, ask, does this serve my vision? Or sabotage it. If it serves, say yes with purpose. If it steals, say no without guilt. Grow in the gaps. What do you do when you're waiting? In traffic, in line, in between meetings. Most waste that time. The successful, they leverage it. They turn dead time into development time. They learn while they wait. They grow on the go. You don't need more hours. You need better habits inside the ones you already have. So fill your idle minutes with books, audio, reflection, not entertainment, elevation, because how you use the small gaps determines how far you'll go. Delegate, automate, eliminate. You can't do it all, and you shouldn't. If you're trying to build a $100,000 life while spending hours on $10 tasks, you're building backwards. So here's the formula. Delegate what someone else can do. Automate what a tool can handle. Eliminate what doesn't need to be done at all. Every task that doesn't need your energy is stealing from the ones that do. Protect your bandwidth. Not everything is worth your hands. End with intention. Most people end their day in escape mode. Mindless scrolling, random distractions, mental drift. But the successful, they end with reflection. They don't just live the day, they harvest it. Every night they extract the lesson. They ask, what did I learn? What worked? What can improve? Because you can't evolve what you don't evaluate. Before bed, take 5 minutes. Set one intention. Capture one lesson. Remind yourself of who you're becoming. Because how you finish today is how you start tomorrow. Discipline changes everything you want. The truth about success? It's not hype. It's not motivation. It's discipline. It's doing the work when it's cold, when it's quiet, when no one claps for you. Discipline isn't punishment, it's power. Each act of follow-through builds confidence, builds trust in yourself, builds momentum. You don't need to feel ready. You just need to show up again and again, and that's what changes your life. You are designing your life. Right now, you're building your future, not someday, today, with every hour you protect, with every decision you make, with every boundary you set. So choose wisely, plan deliberately, and live with purpose. Because if you win the day, you win the life. And it all begins with how you use your next 24 hours.